Hello wonderful people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Here is a bonus video for you. I just thought of it like 1 hour back and I thought, have I done this list before? I don't remember, and I checked, I did not find any. So even if I'd done it before, this is an updated list. If I haven't done it, this is my first time doing this. It's a mega list. It's 20 fragrances from my collection. I thought I picked up from different locations from my house obviously, but I want to do like a top 20 chocolate based fragrances. So this is just a fantasy and fun sort of episode. Do not take it too seriously. Hey, his number one is trash. Why is not my favorite gourmand chocolate based fragrance in his collection? Why? Guilty as charged, but this is all I have. So I picked up 20 fragrances. Hopefully I can do justice. Just before I start, I have two honorable mentions, two, and then I have reasoning. Not because just chocolate based everything has to be like dark chocolate or cacao or powdery. Sometimes chocolate can be candied type as well, so I use my imagination. So if you want to do this list, you can pick up anything that reminds you remotely of anything candy, like lemon, something like some other, orange, whatever. So if you want to use imagination, you can do it. So honorable mention number one is, I have to put this in my list. This is the reason why chocolate based fragrances got popular. This is X Dark Temptation, okay? And this is a body spray. You guys understand, I have reviewed this. Check out all the fragrances. I have done individual reviews. I'll put down the name. This fragrance, they say Twisted. Before it used to be different bottle. I got 19,000 views from this review, so it's extremely popular. So honorable mention because we're talking about heavyweights, but this is Hall of Famer, okay? So respect to X Dark Temptation. This is one sexy fragrance, does last a long time too, for a body spray. Number two, honorable mention, I really wanted to put this fragrance, but for me it's a love it hate it kind of relationship. Love or hate relationship. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I like it mostly on winter times, but this is Angelman or Amen. After the success of X, this like Dark Temptation, this is what they came up with. There was another one, I do not remember the name, but it had that, I think it was something, I forgot, that is similar to this as well, but that was much cheaper. I write down the name because I forgot it. So Amen by Thierry Mugler is my second honorable mention. So let's hit the main list. I'll go very quickly, try to keep it under 20 minutes, and then hopefully you'll watch. So I'll start with this fragrance. I said I did use my imagination. I'll start with Hugo Boss. This is Hugo Boss The Scent. Okay, I have a massive 200 ml bottle, and I do like it once in a while. It has a fresh leather. Some of these fragrances have other notes too, obviously, but this one has kind of like this something like nutty about it. Is hazelnut or something, I forgot that, but it does have a chocolatey vibe from it. It's a fresh gourmand scent. Okay, yeah, when I smell it, I mean, I get that sort of like a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of sweetness, like orangey vibe as well, but there's something fresh, almost like the cacao or something like a feel that gives you sort of that feel, but very fresh way. Okay, so number 20, Hugo Boss The Scent EDT. Number 19 is an inexpensive gem, I would say. This fragrance is sort of like a cousin of Antonio Banderas Blue Seduction. So I picked up Seduction in black or Black Seduction. Very cool bottle of 200 ml, and this one will not break your bank. This is one of the best features of this fragrance. Does last about 2 to 3 hours on me. I am very happy about it. It has the fresh lemon thing that Blue Seduction offers. Very similar, but it adds some pineapple or something else, like I forgot. Watch my review once again. It does feature freshness, at the same time a little bit of darkness as the juice suggests. So I suggest this for summer evenings on night time. If you're on a budget, fantastic fragrance, fantastic freshy, but does give you a little bit of a fresh chocolatey vibe. Okay, so the darkness, I think it's a fresh tropical sort of a candied feel from it. Okay, number 19, Black Seduction by Antonio Banderas. Number 18, this fragrance, I don't know why I love it so much. This is Ana Abiyedh by Lattafa Perfumes. Okay, so this is a 60 ml bottle, I think. I always forget. This is a clone of Herba Pura. So Herba Pura is very fruity fragrance, and so is this. This is a fruit and a very clean musk sort of a feel all day. Okay, it's very linear scent, but I get sort of like a white chocolate feel. As you see, the fragrance translates to I am white. Very dumb name, but I don't know what was them concept, but I think Arabs, they think of things differently. But this is a very nice, I would imagine this would be a nice chocolatey, like a white chocolate sort of a fragrance, Ana Abiyedh by Lattafa, number 18. Number 17 is one of my favorite fragrances from House of Mancera. Mancera, I think, did quite well in this list. And this would be Mancera's Aoud Lemon Mint. Many people ask me, is it a good fragrance? Some people say it smells cheap and whatnot. I don't see it that way quite. This fragrance for me is a fun fragrance. It's not any way formal fragrance. It has that candied minty vibe, okay? Or minty candied vibe with a lot of sweet notes, citruses, very sweet. So if you like candies, like for fun affair, this is party time, like summertime. You know, you put this on, one spray will last you all day, nuclear. So Oud Lemon Mint is my next pick. That was number 17. Number 16 is a fragrance I have had actually newer batches. Then I have this vintage as well. This is Givenchy's Play Intense. Many people do not know the value of this perfume with the stand here. Okay, this is representing the vintage. This perfume is known to be one of the best gourmand fragrances in the market, if you do not know. So this is a little bit, has that coffee, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit freshness, but when you smell it, it's just so good. It's just so good. I mean, I cannot tell you enough how much I like it. This is the reason I did not pick Rojas Man. That is another fragrance I have in my collection. I know you asked for it, but I did not pick it. It is also chocolatey. But I think they are quite in the similar ballpark. I prefer this over Rojas because Rojas, it can be a little bit off-putting at times, but this one always lasts longer than that. It's a bit dark. It goes so nicely after evening. It's so beautiful. It's sexy. You can wear it for the date. It has like a universal appealing feel written all over it. Anybody can use it. I would say teenagers can use it. If you're a little bit older with time but you grew up with this fragrance, you can also use it. So if you can get this older bottle, that'd be fantastic. But Givenchy Play Intense, this is a bit hard to find now with this bottle. That is my number 16. So now let's hit number 15. Number 15, as I told you, Mancera did well. Lemon Lime. Okay, why is this here? This is a lemon based perfume, isn't it? And this is very long lasting. The thing is, when I wear this, I get a feel of this fragrance is like a lemon candy drop for your sore throat, you know, the one that comes in like the container that you can find at Shell. I think I went to London in 2012, so motorway, we stopped by, we bought this kind of candies, and these are really nice. So the thing is, lemon lime is really beautiful. Just a bit bitterness, a little bit floral or something with it, a little bit green, but once you get past that, this is a fantastic fragrance. Lemon lime, highly recommended by me. That's number 15. Number 14 is an unusual fragrance. No one would see this coming here. I'm pretty sure not many people would know this perfume nowadays, but this is one genius, marvelous, unique beast mode winter fragrance. I really love it. It's fresh, it has that licorice it's known for, and it's very much like a Halloween. You know, if Halloween time, I think Lolita, Lempicka or Masculin, this is a fragrance you cannot deny how good this smells, how unique this smells. It lasts well over 8 to 10 hours. I think this is one of the most unique perfume in my collection. I have the low version that is good for summer, but this is like a beast mode perfume. So if you want a beast mode licorice, if you like those notes, I think Halloween time, candy time, this fragrance applies. Lolita, Lempicka or Masculin. Okay, that's number 14. Number 13, Valentino Uomo Intense. I heard this being discontinued. I have about less than 10 ml left, or 10 ml exactly left. This I initially did not pick up because I have something similar in top 5 to this, but I love this perfume. But recent times, I have not been reaching for it, but this one has that dark chocolate note, okay? So it has leather, it has iris, it has dark chocolate, it has some sort of like a creamy, very thick layer of sweetness. This is extremely potent. 1 to 2 sprays, it fills up a room, okay? So Valentino Uomo Intense, definitely get your hand on this. If you haven't tried it, you can try the original, but this is the one that is best so far I tried from all of them. Borin, Roma, the Noir Absolute, whatever, the other ones did not work with me as much as this one. Valentino Uomo Intense, okay? Alright, number 12 is a fragrance. It's one of the more unique entries. This fragrance reminds me of lemongrass, a little bit of vanilla ice cream, even though this one doesn't have vanilla, it has lavender. But when I smell it, it does give me sort of like a candy if it had lemon verbena, lemon bergamot, at the same time lemongrass, if you have those candies, followed by a little bit of vanilla, kind of like a sweet, cooling effect. This is a fragrance I got recent times, Caron on Purom Sport. So just Caron Purom Sport, okay? Yes, Caron Purom Sport, I would call this. This what you get a very good price point. You get an attractive looking juice color. I don't think many bottles look as cool as this one. This is cooling. It has this this frosted glass, and the thing is you get 125 ml, I think, around there. Yeah, 125 ml, around 125 ml. Yeah. Anyway, 120, 125. What this fragrance does, it's so unique. You do not smell this fragrance in designer game anymore. If you want a little bit mature, grown up but high class fragrance for summer which has good lasting power, try Caron Pour Homme Sport. This is lemon verbena, lemon, little bit of vanilla feel, but it is mostly lavender. Very nice. That lemongrass, it's just out of this world. Okay, it does give you that green candied vibe. Okay, so yeah, Caron Pour Homme Sport. Okay, I've done it. I know I butchered it. Number 11. Then we hit top 10. Number 11 is a fragrance. It's a classic. I always smile at this perfume because now this bottle you cannot find that easily, and they have this new bottle design, but I think that's formulation changed a little bit. I like this so much. I should have bought a big bottle of it. Okay, this is Paco Rabanne Black Excess. Okay, this is the Zippo lighter sort of bottle, and now you get like a fat bottle, big bottle that looks like pure Excess and other bottles. So this fragrance, many people smell this and say, pineapple, strawberry, where is the chocolate? It does have a chocolate feel when you wear it more and more. Maybe not as thick, but this one definitely has its place in my heart. Okay, I used it. I have about this much juice left. If you see, it's moving inside. I have about 10 ml, 12 ml left. Perhaps if I find an older bottle, I'll buy it again. This is really teenage years. People who used it in the teenage years, they have good memories of it. Sexy, sweet, fruity, playful, long-lasting. Just a beautiful night out fragrance. Okay, Paco Rabanne Black Excess, number 11. So, time for top 10. Top 10, I'll start with the Discontinued perfume. This is super rare to find, but I included it anyway. If you see it somewhere, grab it. This is so good. This is Givenchy, okay? And this is a fragrance, as you can see, juice color is green, once again. And this is one of the most beautiful bottles. I'm very proud of it. I bought it from one of the brothers. I'm so thankful to him. And this one has an atomizer here, built-in atomizer. This one gives you sort of like a mint candy vibe. If you do enjoy mint, if you enjoy chocolate, and you enjoy a little bit of I use this sparingly. I don't, because this is Discontinued, very hard to find, but I will spray this anyway, just a little bit. Such a unique take. Perhaps not a beast mode fragrance. It does last about 4 to 5 hours tops, but when you put it on, no other fragrance in the market currently will give you this feel. Very unique. So uniqueness factor made it in my top 10. Very Irresistible by Givenchy for men, number 10. Number 9. The reason I think I am very happy that Amen is not in the list, but its flanker is. This is gonna be Orange, okay, Orange Country, and you guys know what's coming up. This is a fragrance, perhaps, I mean, like, very hard to find now, very expensive, but when I bought it, this is my second bottle. When I bought it, I liked it, but now I love it because it's hard to find. It has this vanilla cream topped up by orange popsicle, creamsicle. You guys know what I'm talking about. Ultra Zest, okay, the bright orange bottle. Perhaps you can also look at this one. This is Crypto Mint. This also same in the same ballpark. This has the kryptonite sort of like a mint vibe, but I prefer this one. Okay, so if you talk about the ultimate, that's also in a similar ballpark, but out of the three, this is the best. Okay, so Ultra Zest is a fantastic orange-based fragrance. It has the patchouli, little bit of original Amen backbone, which is amazing. If you never seen it, if you never tried it, get a decant and try it. Okay, highly recommended by me. Ultra Zest by Thierry Mugler. Number 8, this fragrance, Black Orchid. It has a truffle. So truffle sort of like it grows under the ground. If you follow food channels and stuff, you will see extremely expensive ingredient for cooking. This little bit of dash of it will cost you hundreds of pounds. So this one has a chocolatey dark vibe. You guys know this is the mysterious Black Orchid. I was gonna put Noir Extreme too, but I thought this is more chocolate appropriate. This is dark chocolate. This is sexy. This is beast mode. This is everything. This is like a 10 out of 10 fragrance for me. This one deserves to be in their private line. So good. For the price what you pay, you get double the value. Okay, Black Orchid, number 8. Number 7, definitely this is one of the Paco Rabanne's favorite fragrance for me. This is actually smells like kind of like caramel popcorn. Okay, Matt Deckers from Australia. Hi Mike, how are you? He loves this. This is Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky. I am almost ending my bottle. I think about 20 ml left or so, or maybe a little bit more. This is a fresh gourmand. Okay, some people like it, some people do not like it. They say this is a bit juvenile, you know, but I really like it. It's really enjoyable fragrance. Okay, when I smell it, you know, it's just so nice. A little bit of salt, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of fruitiness. It's kind of like in that almost that exotic, you know, like what you get from Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct, or you get from CK Reveal, or you get Azaro Wanted. It has that sort of captures that vibe, but this is just as beautiful, fun fragrance for summer and perhaps mild, cool weather. But definitely gives me that caramel popcorn. If it could turn it into candy, I can imagine. Just why I put it. Very nice fragrance. 1 million. Lucky by Paco Rabanne. Number 7. Sorry. Yeah, number 7. Number 6. I think the last of Mancera. Sorry, my voice broken. The AC and the whole day. Anyway, so this is a fragrance I bought recent times. I love it a lot. But the next 5, I think I love those over this one. But this is nonetheless a pure fun fragrance. I did review Montal's version. That was chocolate greedy, but I do own Choco Violet from Mancera. Or Mancera, people say. I say Mancera. People will be like, what happened to the women? Women-cera, okay? So there was a car named Toyota Cera. I remember that. That was a nice car. Anyway, Choco Violet, forget about it. This stupid jokes. Anyway, Choco Violet offers you nice, beautiful violets. I didn't detect it at first, but then it will go a little bit, could be a little bit off-putting in the opening, but be patient. This fragrance will last on you all day. 24 hours it will last on you. On the shirt, days. This is one of the best chocolate-based fragrances. Kind of like cacao, powdery, bit bitter, but once you get used to it, it grows on you. It's with the skin chemistry, it grows on you, okay? Choco Violet, definitely try it out. Look at the juice color, it's just attractive, right? Mancera, Choco Violet, number 6. So now, should I take a break? Yeah, I should. Drink some water and come back. Yeah, I definitely needed some lubrication, you know, down my throat. So anyway, top 5. Top 5, I have put some of my best fragrances, okay? I'll be just honest, I'm biased towards these fragrances. I absolutely love them, and number 1 is going to surprise a lot of you, okay? Without much drama, I'll start. Number 5, La Nuit de l'Homme. Why? La Nuit de l'Homme is a cardamom bergamot combo. It has lavender. What it has to do with chocolate? Okay, I understand. This is kind of like a fresh, spicy, winter-based fragrance, and this fragrance is lady killer. Many people say so, and I got good compliments with it. I think the reason is on the dry down, the lavender and whatever, there's a cacao perhaps there. It does create sort of like a chocolatey vibe. You know, it's like a playful chocolate. It has some freshness, it has some spiciness, then it got some chocolatey vibe. I think that's why this gets a lot of attention, but it's not the longest lasting fragrance. But if you carry an atomizer, it could be a lady killer, okay? So number 5, La Nuit de l'Homme by YSL. When you lose your voice, it really sucks, okay? Number 4, this is a seriously sweet fragrance, and I think this is a women's side, one of the best perfumes ever made. This features a beautiful bottle. I'm very weak towards this fragrance. This is the reason I did not pick Angel. I do have Angel. That is also can be classified as a chocolatey perfume like Angelman. I love this one. I own a lot of this Thierry Mugler, but this fragrance right here, it's a beautiful little, it's just, if you do like sweet fragrance, if you like chocolates, this is Angel Muse, okay? This perfume, it's long lasting, it's extremely sweet. It's perhaps a good fragrance for winter, but at night time, a little bit breezy and whatnot, you can pull it out. Just trust me on this one. Try it in the Mugler counter, you'll see what I mean. Angel Muse by Thierry Mugler, number 4. Number 3, little bit sad, but I really believe the next 2 I love a little bit more, or I prefer a little bit more over this one nowadays. Number 3 is Dior Intense. This is my 2014 version, and the juice color is a bit dark. I have another 50 ml bottle. I use all the bottles. Even this bottle is older than my other Malaysian bottle. This one I bought very first time, and I do have a 2018-19 version, but Dior Intense, whatever form it is, till today formula didn't change, just the potency changed, richness of the iris changed, but this one features that chocolatey vibe. When you put it on, the iris lipsticky vibe, it's there, but on the dry down, more and more hours pass by, this fragrance gets better on your skin. So I absolutely love Dior Intense. This is my signature scent. This is my, if I can have one fragrance, this is going to be it. But the next 2, I think chocolate category will be a little bit more interesting than Dior Intense. So what are those? Number 2, another discontinued gem. You can still find these, the second batch. Get it if you can. Guerlain, LIDGE, Lance Tente Guerlain, Extreme. I'm sorry I'm going over 20 minutes, but it's okay. Forgive me, pardon me, because I'm talking a little bit. Get LIDGE and give it some time. Be patient. It's a little bit bitter. You know, it has a cacao, it has orange, and it's the most different fragrance also, you know, like from many other Guerlains. It might shock you. You might be like, what are they talking about? You know, I thought this is gonna be so pleasant, like Dior Homme Intense. This is better than Dior Homme Intense. Seriously, you spend 1 year with it, few months with it, you'll see on dry down why I love this so much. LIDGE Lance Tente Guerlain Extreme, the vintage batch with dark ridges. And what beats every single thing in the chocolate category? What is that one perfume I love so much? Okay, this is a fragrance I bought recently, and moment I sniff it, many people said it's kind of off-putting, I don't like it. Some people say it's kind of like a chocolatey cereal, and you have like cocoa crunch and then some milky affair. Some people think, you know. So this is a discontinued gem, very hard to find nowadays, and this is from House of Bond number 9. It's a niche fragrance, but you guys perhaps already have an idea if you follow my channel. This is I Love New York for all. The black bottle with both sides they have big heart sign. Okay, the small bottle I have. When I okay, let me tell you, just let me put it for you in this way. Okay, it's not gonna work for everybody. If you just tried a lot of fresh fragrances, people would prefer Dior Homme Intense or anything from previously, I understand. But if you've been in the game for some time and you crave for something really milky, you know, some people say Amen is milky, they have a milk note in there. This one has milk and it's so sweet, it's so rich. You put some milk, you put some cornflakes, and you put some honey, you put like something more sweet like condensed milk or something, then you put some syrup, okay, and then followed by the bakery smell this is known for. Such a stunning perfume, such a long lasting perfume, and such an enjoyable gourmand. I never smelled anything like it. I think I prefer this over any of this fragrance I showed you today. Even this one beat my favorite LIDGE. It has beaten my favorite Dior Homme Intense, and this is very similar to also Angel Muse, okay, but this one beaten this one. All right, so that's my number one. If you find this fragrance somewhere and give it a try, you might be surprised. So that's my top 20 chocolate based fragrances. It was fun. I wanted to talk to you guys, and this was suddenly out of nowhere I got this idea. So hopefully you appreciate, and I'll write down the names. If you are too lazy to watch, you can just take note. Everybody have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the love that you give me. Okay, and it means a lot. I'm getting a lot of subs, and my targets are being fulfilled slowly, one by one, and it's all thanks to you and the Almighty. Everybody have a nice day. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'll sign out for today. Bye bye.